So one thing I wanted to do also with showing you some of this journey is to kind of illustrate what I showed you in the first slide in regards to our family roots, as well as being the tree for our future generations. Because a lot of times, like I mentioned, we may not investigate some of these stories of what our ancestors have actually gone through, and there's value in those stories, especially for our younger generation, Some of the younger people who are in the audience today, if they're 10 years old, then that simply means that they have 10 books in their reference library of life right now. You know, some of you have a few more books in your reference library of life. And it's important that you make those books accessible to our younger generation. You know, when we look at a lot of the things that are going on in this society today, those are adults, right? All of the kind of disruption and the hate and the violence and all of the things that we see that are happening, these are adults. And if we don't want to see those adults in the future, then we have to continuously invest in our younger people so that they can become better adults. You know, I love the story time that you shared, especially with the younger people, because some of the things they don't understand, but it's important to introduce them to language that helps them build their vocabulary. And to have those type of conversations in an environment where now, as they grow, they can start conceptualizing some of the things that they've heard. You know, one of my daughters, I teach her what I call supreme mathematics. So words like knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, power, equality, God, build or destroy, born, cipher. There's certain languages that I help build her vocabulary with. So that if I brought her, she's only 4, if I brought her in this room right now and one of you just mentioned the word wisdom, she would look, because she knows what that, she has a sense of that, because that's the language that I use around her. I'm building her vocabulary, right? And by the things she does, I could tell she don't really understand wisdom yet. Right? But as she gets older, she has references of life that I've already provided with her.